When you think of Jesus as healer, I bet you think of Jesus in the same way that I think of Jesus. That he is the one who is going to heal the person who was blind and make him see. That he was the one who healed the person that came through the roof and was lowered down by his friends and said to them, hey, rise, pick up your mat and walk. Or maybe he was the one who actually helped the lepers and healed them and actually removed their disease entirely from them. Every time that we think of Jesus as healer, we often think of him as the one who heals people physically. In fact, I think of the fact that one day when I'm going to have my body recreated, when Jesus returns, recreates this entire planet, I'm looking forward to having my body healed so that I can snowboard, so that I can run, so that I can climb a mountain without any problems at all. I mean, I have some real dreams that I want to be able to do that I know that this body can't do, but one day I will have a body that can do this, and it will be amazing. I mean, really, it will be ridiculous. People will be impressed because I will be impressed because I'm going to be excited about this. I mean, it's going to be great. That's what we think of when we think of Jesus as healer. But there is also another side that I think exists as well. That Jesus not only healed people physically, but he also healed people with their identity. And I think it's good. I think it's actually important. I think he does that for us as well. There's a really great story I just want to highlight for you today, and it's found in John chapter 1. So I'm going to go there. And John, by the way, is a brilliant gospel because it's not only tells you the story of Jesus, but it's actually a really funny gospel as well. It has lots of little interesting insights inside there that kind of like think to yourself, wow, I didn't know that was taking place inside this. So look how John opens up this passage in John chapter 1. It's verse 37, and he says this, the two disciples heard him, this is Jesus, and they said this, they followed Jesus. Jesus then turned and saw them following and said to them, what are you seeking? In other words, he can sense that there's these two guys who are kind of right behind him all the time, and he turns around and says, what are you guys doing? What do you want? What are you looking for? And why are you following me all over the place? And they said to him, Rabbi, which means teacher, where are you staying? He said to them, come and you will see. And then they go on this journey. As a result of this, one of them, verse 40, one of the two heard John speak and followed Jesus was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. And he said, he has found somebody great. So he goes and tells his brother, I found someone who I think is the Messiah. And he brought him to Jesus. Verse 42, he brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, so you are Simon, the son of John. You shall be called Cephas, which means Peter. What Jesus does is this. He meets this other guy, and he sees in him immediately somebody else. He says to him, well, that's who you were? I'm going to give you a new name. And your new name is going to be Peter, because I see something greater inside of you. I'm going to heal you straight away. I'm going to give you a name with a new identity and a new idea right away. This is what Jesus does all the time. He does it for us every single day. And I hope that you understand that he can do this for you today. It's actually really simple. All you have to do is you have to say, Jesus, I want to be able to be your follower. I'd like to be able to get this right. I don't know how to do this. Give me my new name. And Jesus will say, you are my child. You are my son. You are my daughter. You're mine. You're with me. And it happens every single day. And he will heal you. And he will call you. And you will belong to him. I think it's actually possible for everybody. I hope you do it today. I hope you find your new identity in Jesus. And I hope that you're healed by him today. God bless you. Look after yourselves. Look after each other.